there, you lovely lot. Welcome back to another fantastic show here on Crafters TV. We've got lots of newness for you coming up in this show. It's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, and there's going to be a lot of stuff. I can guarantee you'll want it. If not by the start of the 2 hours, then definitely by the end of the 2 hours. I tell you what, I've got the boss with me, so I will be on sort of semi-good behaviour. Sara, how are you? Our third show together today.
Oh, Joe, you'll be going to sleep dreaming of me tonight. All these
every night,
crafty hours that we've done. Yes, well, I had to do this one because not only this is launch party, but we've got a brand new exclusive launch in the show. Now, you've already been picking it up in your hundreds, but let me tell you, this is a show that loads of you, it's been so eagerly anticipated. Don't you open up there. Our fabulous new modern Edgeables craft kit. Now, for those of you who are lucky enough to be on the subscription over in America, this will either be winging its way to you or will have just touched down in your delivery, and hopefully I'll inspire you with loads and loads of ideas. For those of you who are watching anywhere else in the world or who aren't in our subscription box, who aren't in our subscription program that we run through HSN, this is your only chance to get this. And I say only chance because can you remember last month, Joe, when you and I did launch party and we had one of the craft kit boxes on? What happened by the end of the show?
Sold out and gone. It happens all the time. And this Tuesday launch party show getting busier and busier and busier. 20% of our launch stock has already sold out and gone. Now, just just to give you a heads up, of course, if you're in the enrollment program over in the US that you've got through HSN, it will be winging its way to you. Just to let you know, because we've had a lot of questions about it, there will be an opportunity to enroll in that enrollment program again next week over on HSN. We'll give you more details about that Thursday in the show. What also I would say is that we usually, it's usually part of the subscription service, then we'll bring it to you here at Crafters TV, but we'll launch it somewhere else as well. We're not doing that. This is the only planned UK launch for this product. So if you want to get your hands on it, you want to be amongst the first crafters to get it, then today is definitely the day. You're going to make 24 cards is what it says on the box. I know, as savvy crafters, you're going to make way more than that. You have got so much in here, over 300 individual elements in here for you. The other great thing as well, of course, you can have your Club Inspired discount off of this as well. Club Inspired Platinum members in the UK or in the US are going to get this for $20, which is absolutely fantastic value for money. It's going to be very busy, as I said already, just on the pre-order. 20% of the stock of this has already sold out and gone. Any questions that you've got, I tell you what I'd love for you to do in this show is share with us any pictures that you've made from anything using our previous subscription boxes, and send those pictures in to us by sending them to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Anna Dore saying, OMG, we've been spoiled today. Triple Sara and Joe, and I've loved every show, but I do love all the shows. It has been great. What a wonderful Tuesday. Tuesday's a bit of a sort of one of those sort of funny days where you're a bit not sure where you stand. Today has been a great one. Right, we've got that on the show. It's going to be really, really busy there. Back in stock for you next as well, because we've got a fantastic buddy bag selection for you on the show. Now, these are all designed to go into your lowest bag. If you want a great deal on the lowest bag, we did have it on the show yesterday actually, so pop yourself back. I know that the pink lowest is available on the website. In here you're going to get Katia. Now Katia will be great for all your ink pads, because of course you store these on their ends when you store them in the lowest tote. So you've got that one there. You could do loads with this. It doesn't need to just be ink pads in here, of course. Now this one here, this is Barbara that we've got here. Now you can see how sturdy they are. We've got all of our gilding waxes in there. We've got 8 pots of gilding wax in there, and you can see it's still really lovely and sturdy. Great that they're clear because you can see through them. These look like very posh glues, don't they, when they're in here. This is Deborah that is in there, which is amazing. And then what we've got is we've also got Monika as well. Now Monika has got some aqua markers in there. I think Monika would fit a tri-blend marker, you know, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely grab that one as well. All Velcro, really, really great quality. Now I know so many of you know and love all things Totally Tiffany. This is great. This would go straight into your lowest tote as well. £18 gets you all 4 of those, or $26, which is fantastic value for money. Let me just give you a heads up of some of the other stuff that you're going to see a little bit later, because I know some of you want to get ahead of us in this show. The double-sided topper and image dies, 8-piece collection. You've got 7 beautiful new designs in here, and you also get included in there the double-sided dies for the Gemini Junior. £105 or $139 if you want to go for that. They are available individually and on a multi-buy. When you spend £40 or more, or $40, you'll save an extra 15%, which is lovely. Crafters Inspiration 27, hot off the press. We'll be looking at this in a little more detail as we go through the show. One of the most affordable ways to get this magazine, $9.99 or $19.95 if you are in the US. As it is, of course, our launch party, we always bring you an out of this world deal, which was, of course, your buddy bags. We also bring you an explorer's kit. This is all about you maybe trying a type of craft that you've never tried before for the first time. £23, $31.50. So I'll be taking us through that a little later in the show. But of course, the star of the show is so far the craft kit. It's number 27 in the range as well. $24.99 or $24.99, depend wherever you are. What I would say as well, it's the only planned UK launch. If you want to grab it in the UK or in Europe or in Canada or anywhere else for that matter, then you need to get your hands on it today. You'll be amongst the first crafters globally. That's pretty exciting to know you're going to be amongst the first people to get your hands on something, Sarah, isn't it?
Well, also everything in the box is completely exclusive to the box. So the only way you're ever going to get these phenomenal edgeables is in this box. Now I need to just say to you, okay, Usually I say, wait, watch the demonstration, see what you think. However, if you are wanting one of these boxes, I suggest you just pause us, or you go over to the website and you can watch us live on the homepage of the website whilst you check out your box. Because I can tell you now, these will not last. Every time since lockdown, so that's 4 months, we've had 4 lots of the boxes on, and every time they've completely sold out in the show. We haven't been able to start ordering more, so I think it might be from October, we get more stock coming in every time. But all of these, bear in mind, they're one-offs. We don't reproduce these. We'll not be able to get them back in stock. You'll only get one chance to get them. So get it checked out, and then you can come back. Because basically, I've got a lot of demonstration. If I got through everything I'd want to do here, we could do I did say to my producer, Johnny, I could just do the whole 2 hours on this box because it is phenomenal. Now let's have a look. There's 2 ways I would program this in my mind, okay? If I open the box up, let me show you, there are...
It says 24 cards. Is that sitting on a very big fence, Sarah?
Well, that is just using just the cards and you'll see when I come to it, okay? The 2 ways I'd be kind of cutting this, okay? These 2 dies are fabulous. So that is your happy birthday one, Joe, that we've used in this card here.
Beautiful.
So you can see just how absolutely gorgeous that die cut design is. And again, the only way you could get it. Now, if we were selling this die separately on its own, this would be a $14.99 or a $19.99 price point. Same if you're going for this one here, slightly a little bit smaller. This would be a $12.99 or a $14.99 die. And this is the one that you're seeing that's being used down the corner here. So let me just put this back with the white behind so you can see how beautiful that design is. So let me just put this into perspective, Joe. If you could buy these 2 dies on their own, which you can't because they've been designed exclusively for the box, only way you can get them, these 2 dies would be more than the cost of the box. So everything I'm about to show you is free. Now, the other way you could look at it, right, is this makes 24 cards and envelopes. So all of the rest of this stuff in here, and let me show you what the cards are, right? So these are your easel cards. So can you see, you've got the base part of the easel, and then this next bit that comes in with it is an elongated topper part of your easel so that you can do your die cut piece over the top, which I'm about to show you. So you get the easel cards. You then get this shaped card here. So if you're wanting to do these type of trifold shutter cards,
love
you're getting those in as well. I'm going to make this one in the show, Joe, as well. So you're getting loads of those ones in as well. Then this one here, right, is like a funny fold back card. So can you see it folds back like this and then also like this, so that you can either do this shape of card where you've got the happy birthday or your other card cut into it, right? So there's the happy birthday one, there's the other card cut into it, or you can do them whereby you have the card this way, this is one of Nicole's, and you have the popping from behind and a design on the front. So the 24 base cards and envelopes are different and unusual shapes of cards. You get the cards and the envelopes to go with them, Joe, and you also get the ribbons, the embellishments.
I'm going to have to stop you, Sarah. I'm so sorry. Already a quarter, and I said 20%, a quarter of the stock already gone. Loads of questions coming in. I'll pop them to Sarah as we go through the show, but it's going to be really, really busy. The website is in meltdown. Loads of people are heading towards that checkout, so just persevere if you are checking out on the website. It is really, really busy, Sarah.
Get it. You're not going to be disappointed with it. Look what else you've got. You've got all the lovely papers. So here's your printed pattern papers, all right? Gorgeous papers, and then all your lovely bright colours to go with it. So I'll show you those lovely papers again at the front. They're like, we've designed these for summer, you know, so they're the nice bright colours, Joe. So you've got all your lovely summer colours and then all your lovely summer pastel shades to matte and layer with. They're good. So if you think about this, then with the matching gems, with the matching ribbons in here, the 24 cards and envelopes, I would be happy that the kit to make 24 cards and envelopes is worth £1 a card. So there's your, or $1 a card, there's your $24.99. You also get stamps, by the way. And so look, they're these lovely, there's a name for these type of stamps. Swash stamps. They're like swash stamps that have got these extra bits coming on. So you've got your lovely, can you see? This is how they look when they've been stamped. It's your day, right? So there we go. You get the lovely swash stamps included and all the little accessory pieces. So either you paid $24.99, £1 or $1 a card, and get 2 dies worth over £25 or dollars free, or I'm buying my 2 dies that I absolutely love and I'm getting enough stuff to make 24 cards and envelopes, all absolutely free. Either way, it is a good deal. We always say it's over £50 or dollars worth of value in one of our boxes. You're absolutely nailing it this month. And I'd get it just to get those fabulous edgeables, because they're 2 of my favourite edgeables we've ever done.
I know a few people will be thinking then, okay, well, maybe if I don't get the box, will I be able to buy the edgeable dies at a later date if I don't go for them? Or is that it, Sarah, once you've missed out?
Nope. So when you're saying a quarter of the stock has gone, Joe, that is a quarter of the stock of these dies as well. Because that's the only
well, actually,
time
almost 30% now of the stock has gone. It is so busy. Could even go in the first hour, Sarah.
Well, when that stock is gone, that stock is completely gone. The only other people that will have this are those of you already in the subscription program in the US. So those are the only people who will have it. If you are, so Joe talked about people who are going to enroll. So next Tuesday on HSN, a week today, I'll be on HSN. And you've all been asking for when's there a new enrollment in the subscription boxes, okay? So we're doing an enrollment opportunity next Tuesday, okay? However, this box is not in that deal. So if you are thinking, should I get this or should I wait till next Tuesday to re-enroll? If you re-enroll next Tuesday, you will get, I'll give you a heads up, there's an awesome 3 for 2 deal on getting this, okay? So 3 for 2 deal for those of you who are wanting to get started, and then you will start getting your box from next month. So you will completely miss out this one. So when I say this is the only opportunity, this is the only opportunity.
This is like a HSN preview of the HSN preview of the HSN shows. Very busy immediately. A third of the stock has already gone. Johnny says he hasn't seen it. He can't remember seeing it as busy as this in such a long time on a single item in a show. $24.99 or $24.99 wherever you are. Remember as well, Club Inspire Platinum members, you're going to get an extra 20% off that as well. So you'll get it for £20 or $20 wherever you are. Some people I'm hearing even multi-ordering on them. If you want to order it for a friend and get it sent to them, absolutely you can do that as well. Can't wait to get my box, says Moscato. Monica saying, oh wow, that is really great. The cards rock, don't they just? Janine is saying she's ordering now. Gwen saying as well that she loves that we're starting to include the various folded cards in there as well. Saves her from thinking about it. This box is going to be hard to wait for, says Charlotte. Well, not long to wait now if you've got them. Cecilia's got several of the previous boxes, never disappointed, and Denise says she just bought hers as well. Now, something we're going to look at a little bit later in the show, but you guys are loving as well, is CI27, the brand new Crafters Inspiration magazine.
Do you want me to get mine out and fish through it on the overhead while you're talking, Joe? Well, do you know what it will probably make for good timing is? Everybody who's wanting to check out their baskets, it's like a 2-minute warning before we start the demo. You've got 2 minutes to go and check out, get your magazine and your subscription box or your craft kit box on order. This is, do you know our magazine gets better every month? Every time we bring it out, Joe, have you seen the die that comes in with this?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
The die would cost more than the whole thing. So at $9.99, you couldn't buy just that die for $9.99, $19.95 in the US, okay? So you can see that die used on the front of the magazine. You get all this, look at this. Techniques where you're going to be learning about how to ink through. There's us, Joe. That's me and you talking about us.
Oh, yeah.
7 days a week. That's us. Yep. Right. So loads of techniques. Cutting into the front of boxes. If you want to do your watercolour techniques behind, you're going to learn with that. Loads of tutorials on pop-up boxes. Now, as well as all of these fantastic ideas and inspiration. Look at this. Now this is using the colour blend pencils, which we've got coming up a little bit later on the show as well in that Explorers kit, right? Now, as well as that, by the way, that's not your only free gift, because you also get that stencil, Joe, which you can see we've been using here, and also fantastic set of background stamps as well. So that's one big lovely background design. You'll see them as we're going through. And you can see this project here. I love this idea. Natalie's done this, and she's done a bit of embossing with the stencil, and then also cut some individual pieces out of this. So I'll have a little bit of a flick through while you're showing everyone, Joe. You're now down to your 1.5 warning, by the way.
90 seconds.
90 seconds before I start the demo on the box. I need to warn you. It sounds like more than half of the people who are getting the box as well are picking up a copy of the magazine,
Absolutely,
Joe.
absolutely. There are hundreds of the magazine gone already in this show. Very, very busy. Anne asked a really good question. She says, Sarah, if you're already in the subscription program for the craft boxes, do you need to reapply next week, or will it just roll over?
It will automatically roll over. If you're in the subscription, fantastic. But I know there's like I think there's over 25,000 new people have started buying from us since we did the last subscription.
Wow.
Over 25,000 people. So it's going to be on HSN. Make sure you tune in for our live on Friday night. And if you want to get in that subscription, but remember, this box is not in the subscription, so you need to get this box today, right?
Absolutely. $9.99 for CI27. £50 worth of crafty goodies within CI27, which is amazing. Very, very busy on this at the moment. Remember what you're getting in here. You're getting that wonderful die. You're also going to get the stencil. You've got the background stamp, and also don't forget over 650 downloadable elements as well for you to print off and craft with. And the great thing is, once you've got those within the magazine, you can click and print and click and print and click and print. You can do it time and time and time again, which is fantastic. Pack full of incredible projects for you that are going to help you with your companion crafty stash, but they're great tips that you're going to use as stash rediscoverers to get out some old stuff. Also, to let you know, when you go for this, you'll get 50 bonus club inspired points as well, which is fantastic, maybe helping you get up to that next level.
Look who's in the back of the magazine.
Who is it?
Our Tiffany. There's a whole article with Tiffany, loads of hints and tips, so you can find out all about Tiffany. So if you want to learn what inspired her with those fabulous buddy bags and whatnot, that is in right at the back page of the magazine. Oh, and there's a little preview of what's coming up next. I'm not showing you that anyway. Dragons. But dragon after my own heart. There's a you'll have to buy the magazine, Joe, and have a look. You'll have to read the magazine. I'm going to put this away and I'm going to get ready for that demonstration, Joe.
You'll have to buy it and find out for yourselves. $9.99 or $19.95. Only just launched this weekend past, so definitely grab that. Right. 40% of a big launch stock of the box has sold out and gone. $24.99 if you're shopping in pounds or you're shopping in dollars. I can see people are multi-ordering as well. There's so much within here, over 300 elements. Definitely going to be able to make at least 24 cards. If you just made 24 cards, you're looking at $1 or £1 a card, and then you've got all that hardware left over. You're not going to do that though. I know how savvy you guys are. You'll be pulling bits of paper and card blanks in from all over. You're going to stretch this out to so much more than that. They're great value. They're also wonderful to give to someone else if you want to give someone a little hobby in a box. If you want to, you can pay for it and we can send it somewhere else. What we can't do though is send it to you and send the invoice somewhere else. You ask that all the time. That's not allowed to happen, I'm afraid. Be nice, wouldn't it, Sarah, if that was doable?
It would be lovely. I'll give you their credit card details and you can send the invoice there and I'll just get the goods. We ask that all the time. Right, let me show you then. I'm just going to go through those because I know I said there was 24 cards and envelopes in the kit. I want to show you again the different types of cards, okay? Because first of all, you've got these ones here. So these are going to make your easel cards. So can you see? Some of your cards, they're folded in half and in half again, which is going to make your base easel card. But then also what we've done is we've done the front of the easel to be a lot longer. So that what you can do is you can either just do a little shorty one like this, and I'll show you that to the front. I love these. I love the little happy sticking up there on the front. So you can either do that, or the one that I'm about to show you here is I've actually used it to lift it up a little bit higher. So can you see if I put the two of them next to each other, you can see how this is a shorty one, this is a longer one, but either way you get the longer piece of card because it'll always cut down. So that's the easel card. That's the one that I'm going to do first of all for you. But then you also get two other types of cards. So this one here, and these are, do you know what I'd be doing? I'd be keeping one of these to use as a template, because can you see it gives you this gatefold in the middle, so that what you can do is you can either put your happy birthday one, so can you see this was it started off life like this, and cut your happy birthday one onto the edges, or you can do this one, and if I open this up here, Joe, You'll see this is one of Craig's demos that he's done actually, because we've got loads of demos saved online, and I'm going to show you how to do this one as well, where you can cut down the sides and then you can make this lovely kind of meat in the middle one as well. So that is the second type of card that we've got in. You've got a selection of those ones in there as well. And then the third type of card, so it's a bit different to normal, because usually, Joe, all we do is we kind of give you some basic cards and envelopes, whereas here what we're going to do, where's my other type of card gone? Where is it? Where have I put it? Oh, I've put it somewhere. So here it is. It's underneath
you lost?
here.
Oh, you've got it.
Right. So these ones here, can you see? It's important because these are larger pieces of card. So you couldn't do this card unless you had some 12 by 18 or A3 cardstock already, all being cut to size, so that if you're wanting to do, have a little look at this one from the front. If you're wanting to do a triple concertina, like, I mean, come on, Joe. How awesome are these cards?
Triple concertina? Shut the front door.
Triple concertina, knock it out the park, gorgeous, with the lovely edgeables on the top. So I'm going to do that one for you as well. I'm going to do a lot of crafting, and I hope it doesn't sell out before I finish my craft. Actually, it'll all go quiet. It'll go quiet on the western front when I start the demonstrations, because you'll all be like, waiting.
Well, there's hundreds of you chatting away, almost 400 of you just on Facebook alone watching us, so many more on YouTube. Remember, you can drop any questions or comments into the Facebook feed over on Crafters TV. That's where I am. One of our social media superstars is monitoring the feed over on YouTube as well, so you can drop any comments in there. And as I said earlier, I'd love to see pictures of things that you've been making with the previous subscription boxes. You can drop us an email on the bottom there, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. Half of a enormous stock has already sold out and gone, and that is everyone that has already checked out. There are so many of you with this in your basket at the moment. It is going very, very quickly. There will be no other UK launch for this. This is the only planned UK launch for this product is here on Crafters TV, so definitely grab it now and be amongst the first people to get your hands on it. I'm so excited for everyone to receive it and see what they make with it, Sarah.
This one's going to be brilliant. Honestly, it's been so eagerly anticipated. I mean, I've known it's coming for about 9 months, so I've been really excited to bring you it. Right, here we go then. So I'm going to do that easel one first of all. So I've literally taken the stuff straight out of the box. That is going to be the base of my easel. We're just going to pop that to one side. With this one here, this is my favourite. I'm going to start with the happy birthday. Joe, I mean, I don't know about you, but after Christmas, happy birthday cards are the ones that I do the most. Oh, come on, you are so sticky, it's unreal. Right, I'm going to have to peel this off. I always try and be really organised.
You do more Christmas cards than birthday cards?
I do more Christmas cards than birthday. I do more Christmas cards than anything else. But after that, birthday cards is my next biggest one. And I tell you what, this is brilliant for little boys, little girls, older boys, anybody. I could make a card for my dad with this and a card for our Charlie. Right, so here we go. Can you see, when you look at this, Joe, the cutting line starts here and goes all the way around the top and stops here. So birthday stays connected in your card and happy is above the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie that down right near the top there, and you can see happy is going to cut away. So you just put that in place, get your little bit of tape, and I'm just going to bring that tape and hold it in place because I don't want it to move when we're in the machine. So I'm going to stick that down at that top piece there, and that'll cut away. Now, for anyone who's brand new, because I know we get loads and loads of new viewers all the time, you're going to basically cut that into a base cutting plate. Then you're going to put down your frosted shim if you're using a Gemini. Then you're going to put down your magnetic shim. And then we're going to go with another clear cutting plate. That's the sandwich that you need for any of our thin metal dies. Now, talking about thin metal dies, I see that Crafter's Inspiration has come up on the bottom of the screen, which basically means that loads of you will be ordering that as well. The system automatically puts that up if it's something that people are ordering a lot
Loads of people letting me know they've got it. Becky says, got it. Boom. Tonya, just purchased mine. Just bought that magazine as well. It was a dynamic Duro. Bought the box and the magazine. Few questions as well. People that are on the subscription for the magazine in the US, will they be receiving it as part of the subscription?
Yes,
they will.
If you are in our subscriptions with HSN do subscriptions brilliantly well, you will be already in line to get this, okay? So, can you see I've lifted that happy birthday off and it looks absolutely immense, right? But what I am going to do, Joe, is just get a little bit of red card. I just want some red card to stick behind that. Let's have a look. We want some red. We've got some in the kit, haven't we? Let's have a look. Let's get a little bit of this out. So here we go. If I get a little bit of colour to just go behind, I do like that that nice bright red. So look how much better that looks when it's got a little bit of colour. Just behind the birthday, I think. Yes, that's going to look perfect. So I'm going to just stick that behind Joe, and then we'll stick that all together on the front of the card.
Brilliant. And saying, ordered the magazine this morning because I couldn't just very well order only a piece of fabric now, could I? Crazy laugh inserted, she puts at the end. Do I have to download a program for the digital downloads? Great question. Don't think so. Is it just in a browser, Sarah, when it opens up?
Yes, so that's a really important thing to tell everybody about the magazines if you didn't already know. So in our magazines, we used to include a CD-ROM, right, which had hundreds of printable elements. Where's my guillotine gone, Joe? Here it is, right? So it had hundreds of printable elements on it. But what we've done is to kind of save people cost, instead of including them, including that in with the kit, what we've done is we've made that available as a digital download for free. So everyone who gets the magazine automatically gets that digital download as well, so that you can do the so that you can have those 650 papers that you would have always had with every issue of our magazine, but you don't have to pay for them and you don't have to worry about having your CD-ROM drive.
Fantastic. But no, I don't think you need anything like a special like Adobe or anything like that to access it.
No.
You just need access to the internet, I believe, in order to access it. Michelle says she likes the Easel Cards. Denise loves everything. Diane says loves all the different folds of cards as well.
Yes, it's nice to have something a bit different, isn't it?
Evelyn says her stash is so huge she needs to retire so she can craft all day. I think that sounds like a brilliant plan. Lots of love just generally for all the papers that come in the box, the dies as well. Amish ordered it yesterday, as did Creative Space. And Anne saying, yeah, got my box and put my address on and sent the bill to hubby. Sounds like a brilliant idea, Anne. Loads of people getting it. Hundreds and hundreds of you already grabbed it in the first 30 minutes of this show. It is exceptionally busy on the website. I'm so pleased so many people are going for this. I think value-wise, I know they're always great value, Sarah, but this one's got to be up there amongst the best value we've offered in these boxes, I'd imagine.
What you've got to remember is we are making tens of thousands of subscription boxes. So there's so many people in the subscription over in America that it means that we have like a nice big budget to be able to do more and more awesome boxes. So if you notice, the boxes seem to have been just getting more and more awesome every month as we go. And that's just my team, the design skills getting stronger, and everybody, you know, us being able to basically push the boat out a little bit. So right, here we go. There's my happy birthday. There's the raise a little bit up there. We just need to have something to put that as a stopper. So what I've done is I've just tied a little bit of the ribbon that comes in the kit. And look what I'm going to do, Joe. I'm going to take it and I think instead of having it in the middle, I quite like the idea of having this at the corner.
Oh, a side stopper.
Oh, a little side stopper.
Fancy.
So I'll just put a little bit in. I'm going to put it quite high up, so that we can stick that down there. Oh, God, we've got fingers now. Right, you stick down there. That's going to form a... Yes, I'm quite liking that. Do you have a little look at that from the front? So there's my little side stopper in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... Well, I've already done it just to make life easy, right? I've already stamped one of those stamps. So remember the stamp set that comes in the kit. You are going to get, let me put all of these on here so that you can see them. So they're called Swash Stamps, these. So it's your day, best wishes, just a note and thank you. And they're nice because they get these little extra little bits coming off the side. So that's just going to go... Should I do it on a jaunty angle? Yes, I think I'll do it on a jaunty angle.
You're really going for it today, aren't you?
Oh, do you know what? I'm feeling confident, Joe. And I like the idea that you've got 24 cards and envelopes in the kit, so you can go and have a little bit of an experiment. I was at the caravan yesterday with the grandkids, with the grandparents and my kids, and I just think this is the perfect sort of kit that you could take to the caravan or something for the weekend with you, and then have all those little bits. Oh, do you know what it needs? Right, these little pearls, right? You've got the flat back pearls and the flat back gems, and you've got them in different sizes. So let's have a little look at this, right? So I'm going to go with a... Let's have a look. We've got 3 flowers, large, medium and small. So what I can do is I can come and put the large one in the middle there because they're already pre-sticky on the back. So there's a large, a little medium one to go in the centre. Oh, you'd think we'd planned it all like this, didn't you, Joe? And then a little small one on the bottom here. And then I'm going to stick a couple of these in these little flowers up the top. These look brilliant. You know, when you're just really pleased. What a simple card, but it looks so effective. I'm really pleased with how this has come together.
It does look amazing. So many people going for this box. Sarah started me off again. I'm sat watching whilst making a bag, says Carol, one of our previous craft ambassadors. Lots of people talking about the fact that they're in the auto ship and they absolutely love all of the boxes. Janet Holmes says, question, Joe and Sarah, when will the tape pens be available again on the website? I love the tape pens that Sarah is using. Any update there, Sarah? Do you know?
I do believe it is really not long. We're talking like days until the shipment should be in.
I thought it was like maybe... I think I might have already told people. I think it could possibly be, it will, like with a strong tailwind, the very start of next week.
Right.
Does that make sense? So
basically that would mean that the ship from China has landed and it's just going through the quarantine process now because it has a few days.
Let's hope.
And then it takes a little while to get to us. So you'll probably be talking early part of next week then, right?
Yes, fantastic.
Are you ready to see me card? How good does that look? How fabulous is that happy birthday? Right, now I'm going to be cheeky, Joe, because I'm quite worried about this selling out. Is it all right if I get ready and do another demonstration straight away?
Oh, you're so
right,
cheeky.
So if I tidy up and do another one. Right, give us a couple of minutes to tidy up.
Wonderful. Sea Gods on YouTube says a couple of months grandson visited and he built a playhouse out of all my Crafts Companion boxes. Now that sounds like it's worth going for it just for that. Remember what you are getting in here. It is really a hobby in a box. Let me turn it around so you can see it. There you go. Shall I just quickly run you through what's in here? Because you've got metal dies in here, card blanks, envelopes, acrylic stamps, coloured card pack, printed papers, ribbons, pearls, and gems as well. You can see their inspiration on the back to some of the things that you're going to be making. You are getting over 300 elements in here. You're going to make 24 cards from this at least if you just use the stuff that's in the box. But I know you're going to... And then afterwards, even if you do that, you've still got the stamps and you've still got the dies left over for you as well. But I know what you savvy crafters are like. You're going to be pulling in bits and bobs from all across your stash. So many of you going for the box, so many, hundreds of you in fact have ordered it since we've just gone live in this show. $24.99 whether you're in the UK or in the US. Club Inspire Platinum members means that you can get this for £20 or $20. Almost 60% of the stock of the box has gone. Do we ever reorder the boxes?
No, never.
Once it's gone, it's gone. Remember, this is the only scheduled UK launch for this box as well. I know sometimes we will bring it here and then we'll bring it to you through some other retailers as well. It's not the case. The plan is this is going to be launched and sold just here on Crafters TV in the UK. So if you want it, definitely grab it. So many of you are. I can see lots of you multi-ordering on that as well at the moment. Sarah's going to treat you to another demonstration on that. But also remember, I can see a lot of you also going for Crafters Inspiration 27 at the same time. Remember what you're getting. The value's amazing. I always say you'd pay $9.99 just for the magazine on its own with those 74 different projects. Also, what's great about this, a lot of the time you'll have recent launches in here. Texture corner dies there, for instance, nativity dies, free download inspiration there as well. So it will give you inspiration for some of the things that you've gone for, but also you're going to learn techniques in here that you're going to be able to use across all your collection, across all the different brands that you might own in your craft room. So really worth getting it just for the magazine alone. But then you're getting the die. The die would be at least $9.99 on its own. However, it is included in here for you free of charge, which is fantastic. You've then got as well, you've got the stamps. They're going to be in there for you. You've got that great stencil in there. And remember, over 650 downloadable elements for that you can go back to and click and print and click and print and click and print at will. $9.99 or $19.95. Very busy for the box, very busy for that. And we haven't even got to, I'm going to have to give you a heads up on where we're going next. We haven't even got to the fabulous double-sided dies as yet. Let me take you through these because these were a recent new launch here as well. Just on Saturday, these were launched and they are gorgeous. Myself and Debbie launched these. These are your double-sided character dies. In here, what you're going to receive is you're going to get the robin, which is gorgeous. You're also going to get the star, so someone's used two of these here, which I think is great. You've got the Christmas tree in here. All really lovely, very usable, iconic Christmas scenes. The snowman, which is so popular. You've got that lovely bauble there as well. And then finally, you've also got the reef. Now, one that I don't have any finished samples for is this one just here, which is your snowflake mandala. All 7 of those, which would be a great price just for the 7. But what we're going to do is we've included some plates. And we thought we'd give you the Gemini Junior double-sided cutting
plates.
plates.
On your picture. I've just realised your picture that they keep showing you is missing the
it's missing the top one. You do get 7, yeah. So you get the star, the reef, the bauble, the snowman, the tree, the robin, and also the snowflake mandala. And you'll get the double-sided cutting plates as well. The junior ones, if you've got a big Gemini machine, don't worry, you can put these through sideways as well. $42.92 is what you're saving here in the UK. $47.60 is you're saving in the US. Club Inspire members will get even more off of that, of course. Loads still to come in this show. Loads of you chatting away. Please keep getting your pictures in of stuff that you've made from our previous subscription boxes. We would love to see them because I know you guys make some really, really beautiful things. We were meant to be moving on something else at this point, but Sara has pulled rank and we are sticking with the box for now because literally hundreds of you are going for it.
Yeah, I've hijacked the show. It's my show. I'm hijacking the show if I want. Right, yes, because I'm frightened that I don't get a chance to show people all of this, Joe. So I want to show you, you know this lovely card? This is one of the new shapes of cards that you get in the box. So I'm going to show you how you can use the edgeables. Now, it really works well with this edgeable here, okay? So this one here, and can you see, this works well up the side of your cards, but also diagonally, because if you use it this way, starts cutting here, cuts all the way around the top, comes off here. So again, if I just take this one off, it really doesn't like me today, this double-sided tape, Joe. Right, it's a nice strong double-sided tape anyway. There we go. So if I take that off there, and what you're gonna do is I'm gonna make sure everything that's cutting is above. So then if I turn my card up the right way, we're just going to pop this on. So everything, those 2 cutting lines must be coming off the edges of your cards there. And you must be capturing that along the top. Can you see that? So I'm just going to take a little bit of tape, pop that down, and always stick the tape on the bit that's going to cut off. So that's going to come perfectly along there. And this is roughly lined up with the edge of the card. Doesn't really matter if it hasn't. And I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to cut it into my base cutting plate. Then I'm going to go with my clear cutting plate. Then I'm going to go with my magnetic and the top plate, and we'll send that through. And I'm using the Gemini Junior plate to put in the Gemini so that you can see that it would work with either your Gemini Junior or your larger Gemini. Now this die will fit through your Gemini Mini, however, it's an edgeable. So you're going to be wanting to do all these clever techniques with it. So you're not going to be wanting to cut it just small. You're going to be wanting to put it onto a larger card. So can you see if I lift this off, Joe? This comes away. I'm going to pull this one out the way here, right? And I'll just pop this out the way.
I thought the Gemini Junior was out of stock.
The Gemini Junior?
Shut the front door and shut the back mini door because it's in stock right now. Yeah. Oh, the Junior. Do you know what I'm getting confused with, don't you? It's been a long 10 days. I have been here for quite a while. I'm getting confused with the Gemini Junior and the Mini. What am I like, Sara?
What are you like? Go on, I'll let you off. Right, are you ready? So I've took this first one off, right? I'm now going to take this next one. So I'm going to do exactly the same again, making sure this is all within that next panel. And can you see where there's my cutting edge. So my last cut came to here, and I'm just making sure we're pretty much aligned with where the next cut's going to come. So that's going to align pretty much there and here. Again, stick that down, and I'll just pop this on here. And then I'm going to do the same sandwich combination again. I'm just going to be really careful, Joe, because now I'm going to feed this first bit through my Gemini. So can you see this little bit here? I'm going to just pop that through. First of all, make sure it comes out the other end. Yes, it is.
Fabulous.
Before we do the die.
Terry Sue. Oh, I just noticed once my order goes through, I've gone platinum. Woo,
yes.
Congratulations.
We need to have like a bell or something, don't we?
We do. We need a platinum sound effect, don't we? It would be the sound of like I don't know. Like, we'll work on it. A celebration, maybe. Can you use the double-sided plates for regular dies? Ask Kathy Myers on Facebook.
No, Kathy, they're designed to work. They're the right thickness to work with your double-sided die. So just where you're trying to make up for having one die but needing to cut twice. So it's all engineered to work with your double-sided ones.
Fantastic, thanks for that.
Right, are you ready for the third one? So exactly the same. I'm just moving it along, Joe. So all I'm doing is making sure where this little die cut finishes here, it's going to stop there, it's going to start, and we're going to make sure they're all lined up. We're going to hold that in place again, same bit of tape I've used for all three, and then I'm going to do exactly the same again and go and position this next one through. Joe, they have just told me.
I've heard. We're in meltdown on the
How
website.
many people are on getting this box?
So many people.
I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
No, absolutely not. It's incredible value for money. It really is. And remember, no other scheduled UK launch for this product. If you want it here in the UK, I would normally say we're going to bring it back for a few more weeks now. You'll see it featured here all the time on Crafters TV. When I know it's as busy as it is, I don't know how long it's going to last for. We might have enough to get through the show, maybe. But if we, it's going to be very tight apparently. If we do, I don't imagine it'll be around for very long at all, Sarah.
Well, all the super fans will have ordered it by now. So all the super fans will have ordered it and checked out so that they're relaxing and enjoying the show. You're a super fan for a reason because you've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Everybody else who's learning, then trust me, this is the one where chances are by the end of the show it's going to go. So go and hop over to the website and make sure you're watching the show while you're checking out. Now, can you see it? So you've watched me do all three of those cuts, Joe. I'm just going to join up where those little bits, can you see where they're not quite connected? I'm just going to join them up together and take these little parts away. So I think that's got me all of this. Yes, that has got me all of that. So now, if we just put those lovely folds back in, you can see it's given, oh yes, this is absolutely fabulous, right? Now, I'm saying it's fabulous. It's going to be even more fabulous, Joe, and I add a bit of colour. What I love about this die and the way the team have designed it is it works great from the back as well as from the front. So you don't have to use the side that you've die cut. It's like multi-directional, which is why it works. If you do it onto a card like this, you've got it going up one, and then you've got it going down the other one, or you can have it doing cut one and the reverse of the other one. Now what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm just going to start and colour these. So I've got a red, a yellow and a green. I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to do my flowers in the yellow. So I'm just using my ink pads to just kind of colour tint around that. So that one would be yellow. And if you think this one would be the back of it. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do, Joe? I'm going to colour the front and the back so that they work both ways. I'm quite excited about this.
Love that idea. Susan on Facebook said, I was going to watch this week, no ordering. You got me this craft kit. What great value, especially for a platinum member. Yes, platinum members would get this for what, £20 or $20, which is shut the front door. Amazing value for money. Indeed it is. Remember, over 300 elements within this box, and also you're going to be able to make at least 24 cards. But then even when you've done that, remember, you've still got the stamps, you've still got the dies. The dies on their own would be worth more than the cost of the entire box. The dies will not be retailed separately either. If you want to get them, they're limited edition and they are exclusive to each individual box. So if you want to make sure you've got them all, this is definitely the chance to stock up. And stock up you are. Hundreds more of you have also now gone for this box in this show as well. Over 60% of our launch stock, and we didn't just come with, you know, a little bit of stock and then it's not like we've got a little bit of stock and then next week there'll be another delivery and we've got a little bit more stock. We've bought all the stock we believe we have to this show, which is fantastic. So I love that it's been so well received by you guys and you're absolutely loving it because the value is second to none. I also think it's wonderful as well because maybe you haven't gone for any of our edgeable cards before, maybe you've not, you know, taken the leap. The great thing is this is a great introduction to edgeable cards. Because these are edgeable dies, it means you can go back and do all of your other edgeable techniques. So you've got other things over, if you go over to the website, there's masterclasses. There's like 4 or 5 masterclasses now there on edgeable techniques. These dies can be used for all of those as well, but because you've got the shape cards in there already, it's a really lovely introduction to it. I would say even if someone was a real beginner crafter, Sarah, as long as they had a die cutting machine, everyone's going to be able to use this. Would you agree? This
would be the box to start with. If you're just a beginner at Crafter's Companion, honestly, this would be an absolutely perfect place to start because you're just going to be so thrilled with what you're going to learn all these lovely new techniques, Joe, and you're going to totally get into this. The edgeable crafting is what we're pretty well known for all around the world, and I just think, isn't it brilliant if you're just getting into it to be able to start with something quite advanced like this. I mean, this card is pretty advanced, yet you're watching me do it live on it. There's no like, here's one I've prepared earlier. We've literally took it out of the box and worked with it straight away. How fabulous is that, Joe? Right?
Cindy Sue saying she joined the show late. Those beautiful cards that are up behind you, could we please talk about how you've made them? We will be talking about how we've made them, but a little later in the show, Cindy Sue, because they are, honestly, eagle-eyed.
You guys are so eagle-eyed.
They are this week's preview that are being launched very, very soon. So, yeah, we'll be sharing those with you, but a little later. I love it. I love we should have little competitions. We should move things and see how long it takes people to notice. You eagle-eyed CTV viewers, not very long at all, I think is the answer to that question.
What are you guys like? Yes, that will be coming up at the end of the show, but it is a preview for a big launch day show that we're going to be doing, that I'm going to be doing on Thursday morning, okay? So there's your kind of heads up to go and mark your diary, as it was.
Absolutely, and there's a lot happening this week as well. Remember, there's that HSM preview that is happening on Friday night. We've got launch days. There's a masterclass tomorrow as well. An amazing Colour Me Happy show and another brilliant crafter. I mean, you just better stay tuned all week. Or tell you what you best do, get yourself over to the website craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au and check their schedule. There you'll see absolutely everything that is coming up here on CTV.
Right. I've just used one of those stamps. So these are the stamps that are included. I will walk you through everything that's in the box again a little bit later for anyone who joined kind of later on in the show, as it was. I will walk you through everything, but I'm going to do that and just raise it up a little bit, put it on the back of there, Joe. So that's going to look lovely. So there's my little thank you. I do love those Swash Stamps. They're just a little bit different, aren't they? And then what I have got is I've just got a nice little tied a ribbon there. So this is all again from the kit, and I just think it's nice to have like the little gems and the ribbons to finish everything off. So the ribbon will go on there. I'm going to go get those lovely gems out. So you've either got the flat back pearls or the flat back gems, and I think these gems would look really nice. Should we take some of the smaller ones to go in the middle of our flowers? Yes, they're going to just finish it off really nicely, and they're handy because they're all pre-sticky. So you're just peeling them off, Joe, and adding them on, because you know I'm not very good with the one. I faff on a little bit too long with the ones that aren't. And then I'm going to add a couple of these on there, and I think they make such a difference on there. They really do. Right.
A lot of people say how much they enjoyed that craft along this afternoon as well. Remember, you can go back and watch the craft along back over on our Crafts Companion UK US Facebook pages, and also on Sara's Facebook page as well. But a lot of love for that. It was so lovely to meet Robin and Mariah as well, both now watching. Robin saying that she planned her week by that schedule and what shows are going to be on. I don't think you're alone there, Robin, from what I'm hearing in the comments.
Oh, I did that one.
That is looking gorgeous, Sara. And the gems, are they included as well?
Everything's included, Joe. It's honestly, the way I would be seeing it is everything that you need in the kit is there, kind of ready to go. So if you want to be like super organised, you could go on YouTube on our scheduled lives and click the bell, and you could get a little bit of a reminder, and it'll tell you when all this stuff's coming up.
You can also set an alarm over on Facebook as well if you want to. Very busy, so many people watching, 400 people alone watching us on Facebook at the moment, really busy, and the same again over on YouTube. That's why I think we're so busy. So if you're watching the show back at a later point, definitely check the website for the stock situation. That is gorgeous.
And so other than doing a tiny bit of matting and layering, I did all of that live from scratch with you. It's like you could have been crafting along with me, Joe. And I love this because you've got something to be able to write your details on there. So, you know, if it's a card that you're giving to someone, or you could always put, or on the inside here, you could put like a little insert piece on there. Now, if you've just tuned in and joined us late and you're thinking, what's all the hype about, okay? It's this new, we're calling it the Modern Edgeables craft kit, okay? So the Modern Edgeables are the gorgeous Happy Birthday die, and then the one that you've just seen me use. So this was that gorgeous Edgeable that you've just seen me use on that card there. So that's that one there. Gorgeous. And then this one is the one that I did on the card I just did earlier, which is that lovely Happy Birthday at the top. I've got loads of designs to kind of show you. Joe's got some cards over his end as well. Now, to put it into perspective, this die alone, if you could buy this individually, and it's exclusive, so this is the only way to get it, would be £14.99, $19.99. This one would be £12.99, $14.99. So the whole of the price of the kit is covered just in the two dies. Then you're getting the base cards and envelopes. So you know how you watched me make that type of card, that easel card? These are the cards and envelopes, Joe. So can you see everything just pulls out? You've got the fold line in the middle, and then you've got your extra piece of card which just comes out at the top and does the sticking on the front, and that's what we just used to make that easel card. So you get some of those easel cards. You also get these cards here, which are the ones you've just seen me use that have those lovely, it's a three-way concertina card on there. You've got a pack of those. By the way, you've got matching envelopes. So there's your envelopes for your easels. Here are your lovely big envelopes to put these in, because there's nothing worse than doing an unusual shaped card and not having the right size envelope. And then the third type of card, which I'm going to be showing you a little bit later in the show, is this one here, where you've got that fold back gatefold. And again, you get a whole pack of the fold back gatefolds, which you would need larger than A4, 8.5 by 11 cardstock to start with. So all the folding's done in there for you, and you can use these as templates when you've got them. These are to do these sort of beautiful, beautiful shaped cards here. So you get 3 packs of the cards and envelopes. Then you get the stamps that we were talking about. So there's all the lovely stamps that come in the set. You get those flat back pearls and flat back gems that I've been using. You get all of the ribbons that I've been using as well, Joe. And then you get all of the papers to be able to decorate all of your cards. So those of you who are brand new into card making, what a brilliant place to get started. Or those of you that are seasoned card makers, hello, you just need to absolutely get these happy birthday and the beautiful other edgeable die. You have to get these, because it would be such a shame not to get them, because actually if you think about this, right, we'll never make these again. We'll never ever make these again. So these ones, and you'll see them, they'll be popping up all over Pinterest and all over Facebook and YouTube. These are the ones everyone will be talking about. Nobody will be able to get hold of them because they were just exclusive, and everybody will say, the craft kit number 27, this was you got them in the craft kit. There's like a select amount of us who've got them, so make sure you get hold of them, Joe, because we've had other craft kits in the past where people have been gutted that they've sold out. And it's not that we won't make them again. It's not that I'm saying I'm not prepared to. It's that the only way we can afford to put like £50, $50 worth of stuff into a box is because we make tens of thousands at any one time. So if I was to make another one of these boxes, we'd probably have to charge close to £50 or $50 for the box, because we get such a good price on this because we make tens of thousands of them. So these are like it's a little bit like our marketing budget, like our train and get people into the new craft. You start with these edgeables, you'll totally get hooked and be on like the edgeable train as it was after that. You'll be going watching all of those lovely masterclasses that I've done.
Yes,
right,
absolutely.
Joe, I've got a bit of a mess.
And if you love these, if you get it and you love it and you absolutely love the edgeables, we are world famous for our edgeables. There's so much that you're going to be able to do with them. Loads of people saying hello. Charlotte from Georgia saying hi, love the card. Sara, great kit. Saying that she absolutely loves the edgeables, they are gorgeous. Donna says hi Sara and Joe, I am you two make me feel like I can do it all. I'm glad you're feeling empowered. Donna. Michelle says I just love the floral edgeables as well. And Bonvi saying this also makes a good starter kit for someone wanting to try out, get started making interactive cards. Absolutely it does. If you want to get, you have to sit down, steady yourself against something. Are you holding on, Sara, to something? Because 2/3 of the stock of the box has gone. It was a massive stock that we had of this. The only planned UK launch is here on Crafters TV. If you want it, you definitely need to grab hold of it in this show. $24.99, whether you're paying in pounds or dollars. Platinum Club Inspire members, £20 or $20 is your price to grab hold of it. It's so incredibly easy. Even just the weight of it, Sara, as well. Like there's so much stuff in there, and I love all the things that you're able to create with it. Now we need to go back to our what one is it? What is it? It's launched. It is Out of This World deal. I thought so. We have a different 24-hour deal on a Monday, Tuesday and a Wednesday, and I tell you, for the life of me, I'm always getting them confused. I don't know what it is. What am I like? Right, today's are some gorgeous buddy bags from Tiffany. These are amazing. If you've not had these, they're all basically named after friends of Tiffany or people that work for her. apparently there's a Sara body bag on the way, was what I heard the last time I spoke. This one's fantastic. So in here, what you've got are actually 4 different hard shells within this one. We've chosen to put some of our Harmony ink pads in there. The great thing is they all store on their end, which is wonderful, and they will store in your lowest tote. So they're fantastic to go in there. Love that they're clear as well, so you can see exactly what is in every single one of them. That's those ones. This one here has got all of our gilding waxes in there. This one is your Barbara buddy bag that you've got just here, which is fantastic. And again, you can see how good, well made they are. Those gilding waxes are super, super heavy, but they are not coming out of there. Again, that will store on its side if you want it to. We've also got this one here. Now this is Monika, as you can see here. Now these are great. These have got aqua pens in their packaging, of course, but I think this one's wonderful if you're doing a colouring project, so you want to take it on the go, maybe you're going on the train, you're going away for the weekend, you don't want to take your whole collection of pens with you, you just want to group a few together that are going to allow you to complete a project, then this is a great way of doing it. So you're getting that one included as well. And then finally, you're getting Deborah as well in here, and this is fantastic. We've just put our glues in here, which I think is a brilliant use for that one, and that will store beautifully in your lowest tote as well. £18 or $26. We can only hold the price on that for 24 hours because it is your out of this world deal. Now also on a Tuesday, we always bring to you the Explorers deal or Explorers kit, and that's exactly what we've got. It is our colour blend pencils that are on the show for you today. You're going to get a tin of 12 of the pencils, which is absolutely fantastic. So if you're going for just the pencils on their own, they would be $14.99. So you've got a great deal here because you're also getting a stamp in there, you're getting paper in there as well, and you're also getting an ink pad in there as well, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, double-sided dies, we're going to go back to those. These were only launched on Saturday here in the UK, and they've been so exceptionally busy. They're really great because they're these super cute little topper dies that we've got for you. So you're going to get the Robin in this collection. You're also getting the Star there in this collection as well. You're then going to get the Reef. Now, 2 different options with the Reef. You can use it with or you can use it without Joy. You've then got the Ornaments or the baubles, depending on what we call them baubles. You guys over in the US, I know, call them ornaments. We've got the Snowman here for you, which is brilliant. And then you've also got the tree there as well. Now you're also getting, we just don't have any finished cards for it, this one here, which is a snowflake mandala. As well as getting all of that and a great discount, we're going to throw in there as well the double-sided dies for the Gemini Junior. These work through both the Junior and through the large machine. You do need the double-sided die plates, in order to make the double-sided dies work, and it's patented technologies to us here at Crafters Companion. You will not find double-sided dies out there anywhere else on the market. They are fantastic. £105. Everyone can use their Club Inspire discount, of course, as well. Platinum members will get £21 off of that. $139 if you are in the US. You'd get almost $28 off of that as a Club Inspire Platinum member. Very busy already on these. We are having an extremely busy show. So many people watching us. So many new people watching us as well. And the thing is, Sarah, we just get, it's snowballing, isn't it, Crafters TV? There's more and more people getting involved and watching all the time. More people joining the club all the time. And that's what we're here for. That's what we absolutely love. Teaching new people how to do these fabulous crafts.
It is, and it's blown me away how many new people have got into craft. Not just how many people have done craft and got into Crafters Companion, but how many new people have started craft. Now, if you're doing a lot of Christmas cards, you absolutely need these, right? I'm going to show you a lot of the cards so you can see all of them in detail. So here's my gorgeous little Robin, and the idea is you'll see when I come to get these. In fact, let me get the Robin out so I can show you. Here he is, right? So if I take the actual die set out, what you'll see is the 2 dies that come included. You're going to do the base of the Robin and then his red breast. So can you see, if you look on the back, it shows you how they all line up together. The base of the Robin, oh sorry, it's not his red breast. The base in one brown, then the next layer in the next brown. Then the next die comes in 2 pieces as well. So you're going to do the next die in the colours that shows you here, so in the browns and in the red. And then when you layer it all up, that is what it looks like. So it's the same for every one of the dies. So I've got a couple here with the Robin. Now the Christmas tree is completely different again, because the Christmas tree one, Joe, when I take this out, can you see you've got essentially 2 trees. So first of all, your outer tree cuts, and then you can either cut the detail in the tree. So that would be this one here, right? So you can either cut it like that, or you get this extra bonus Christmas tree where you can cut the snowflakes, or you can cut the Joy, Hope, Peace, Believe Christmas. So that one there cuts you this layer out here. And then the other one, I love this detail. I love the fact that you can do all 4 different trees, all 4 different looks from one die set, right? So that's your tree, which apparently is in the lead. Now, I love the snowman. It's the snowman that I'm going to show you first, okay? So can you see how they all look different in different colours? Joe, these would make amazing tags. Oh, he loves these tags, doesn't he? I'll make you a little snowman tag, Joe, and all your Christmas presents could have little snowman tags this year. Or you can use them to decorate the front of your cards. Gorgeous little front of your cards. Then you've got the bauble. So the bauble ornament, we're trying to learn, aren't we, Joe, to call them ornaments all the time. Look how fabulous they look. So we've got all of those ornaments.
Well, we're calling them ornaments now. Our US viewers are calling them baubles. So we're all in a quandary now.
There's your wreath on there as well, but look how great it looks when you use it in the really modern contemporary colours as well. Then you've got that lovely snowflake, and then I don't know why has our Debbie taken all the samples away with her with that lovely background snowflake as well. I think she must have. Yeah, I tell you what a tinker.
What's she like?
Tinker. Right, so there is all the different types. I'm going to do that tag for you as I promised, Joe, and I'm going to do the I'm going to do you some little, where are they?
I'm glad you said tag and not me, because Lynn Harvey's got a tag jar going, says I have to put £1 in now every time I say or mention the word tag.
Oh, well, there's
she reckons I'd be up
right
to hundreds of pounds now. We could go away on holiday soon, apparently, she claims. I could pay for the cruise. No, we're not going there, Matthew. No, Matthew. Derek's back tomorrow. Ask him. You can tease him, nack him about the cruise. He's your man. Derek's up for the next 4 days here on Crafters TV. So get your cruisy questions to him.
Right, don't, because I'm gonna have to deal with this. Right, if you're getting nice and close on here on the overhead, what you'll see is the 3 colours. So can you see? I'm gonna get this lovely light blue. So I'm gonna get that light blue. I do like these. There you go. We'll get that light blue. Use it for that one. And then I want some orange. So there's a nice bright orange. These paper pads are perfect for this, by the way, Joe. I'm going to get that lovely bright orange for him. There, that's the bright one I want. And then we want, red. There's a nice red in here as well. Oh, I think I've used all the reds. Yeah, I have. Right, it's all right. Should we go nice and deep blue? Orange.
Do you want? I've got a bit of.
I like a bit of blue for a change. And then we'll use some bits of. Like the bits of black for that. I have a whole box down here where I've got all my stuff organised with black card under here as well, Joe. So I've got my colours, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out. Oh, there's a little bit of black. Yep. Oh yeah, and I've had it next to the baby wipes. So I'm just going to cut these out to be exactly the right. So that would be my dark blue, wouldn't it? So I'm going to cut them out, and then you'll see me die cut them all through at the same time, Joe.
Fantastic. Loads of you absolutely loving this. I know a lot of you went for these when they were launched on Saturday as well. A lot of love for the Robin. Tell you what, I'd love to know which one is your favourite out of all of them, all 7. So remember that you've got the star, the wreath, the bauble, which is called... It is called bauble, actually, on this collection. Sometimes we call them ornament. You've then got the penguin, the trees, the robin, and that snowflake mandala. Let me know which one is your favourite. Which one is the most popular at the moment, Johnny? Christmas tree is actually your favourite. Easy to see why. I love that with the Christmas tree too. It gives you sort of different looks and feels. And I guess the thing is with these, Sarah, as well, they're doing twice the amount of work for you, aren't they? Whereas normally you'd have to cut one die and then cut another die to do the same thing. This does it in one go.
Well, to do the snowman, you'd be talking 4 individual dies. Yeah, I'm going to do it all in one pass. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint tip, right? So people always ask me about the sandwich combination. What you've got is you've got your 2 base plates, you've got your 2 double-sided plates, and if you want to give it a bit of extra bite, you're going to get your metal plate as well. And what you go, base plate and double-sided. Then I'm going to go down with my basic design. So there's my outline one. And then that would go on top. And then with this one, if I look at the 2 of them, the more basic is definitely the hat. So I'm going to go on with the hat and the scarf. Then I'm going to put the detailed one over the top. Then where we've got the detailed die facing up, that's where I put my metal plate in. So just add the metal plate in as an extra. You've got your other double-sided cutting plate, goes on the top, and then your other plate, and we're ready through the machine. Now I'm using the Gemini Junior plates through the large Gemini, but you can use them, you know, they'll work with, doesn't like that I've added the metal plate in, right? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try once more. Have I used my foil press expander plate? I have.
Oh.
Have I?
You'll be in the law court of Leanne if you've used the extended plate.
Do you know what they've usually got? No, I think we're all right. Do you know, I'm going to try again, right? I think it's because I put the metal plate in, it doesn't want us to. I'm going to turn it round and be cheeky and try it again. And if it still doesn't like it, it's not going to like it. If it still doesn't like it, I'll try it without me metal. No, it's coming back. This is good learning though, because if you look at the sandwich that Leanne recommends, she doesn't say you put the metal shim in. I've just started trying to do that with my really intricate die. So all we'll do is we'll take out the metal shim, because you're not supposed to have it in, right? Hang on, that is the foil press top plate. Here it is.
What you like?
Right.
You'll be in the law court of Leanne.
The double-sided die plates then, right? Well, at least we know why it doesn't work.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, that is a good exercise in having complete faith in your Gemini though, isn't it? Other machines would have taken that through, it would have just stopped, and then we'd have ended up with that plate combination stuck in our machine in a broken machine. With the Gemini, it spits it back out again, which I think is amazing.
Do you know, I'm nervous, Joe, now, because all of the, they should have the Gemini logo on them. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm worried that I've got someone's given us a load of foil press top plates. They're all foil press top plates. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on my large plate and just send them through. And then I'm going to send these through here. Oh, so do you know what that means? Means I can go back to having my metal plate in. So I'm going to add that metal plate in, even though we're just going through there we go. And I'm going to have to get me large Gemini plates out here, because we're going through the large machine, right? So here we go.
Still chatting away over on the socials. I've decided that's my new word for them. Do you like it? Rather than Facebook and YouTube.
Socials.
Just on the socials. I feel like I'm sort of down with the kids now, some sort of influencer. Who is it? Valerie says, even though I've never lived in the UK, I currently think of everything in both dollars and pounds. Too much Crafters TV? Never, she says. Dances with Pans says, I wasn't buying anything this month, but that didn't last. Got the box and the magazine. Crafting with Cats says, well, I did it again and ordered. I don't have time to use the ones I have already, but gone for this. Great value, she says. Carol Ann saying as well, just ordered the box. And Kathy saying, hello from Georgia, USA. First timer. We love it when first timers reach out to us. If you are a first time viewer, or maybe you've watched for a while, you've just never commented, please leave us a comment and let us know where you are, because we love to know.
Right, can you see? Oh, I'm so pleased I used the metal plate. Look how easy all of that stuff is just popping out of there, Joe. Like an absolute dream. You know what I should do? Oh, no, it's all right, because I'm going to make you a tag. I was going to say, before I pop them all out, I should just turn it over and stick and spray it. But I'm going to be really good. I'm going to just sit and take my time and pop these on. It just really nice. You'll lose me mind. I'm warning you now. I'm going to sit and do this nice and intricately with a little bit of the fine tip glue with the applicator.
Loads of you letting me know what your favourites are as well. Creative Space saying that she loves the snowman. Diane says, I love Crafters TV. We must be her favourite generally, Sarah, I'm guessing.
That must be it.
Charlotte says, I wasn't going to get these, but then the topper dies. Oh, think I need them. Creative Space saying she can't pick, but she does love the Robin and the Snowman, which is brilliant. Gwyn is saying she bought the Snowman and the Star on Saturday. Also bought some sparkling pots. Now I gone gold. Oh, wonderful. And also Michelle saying, the tree is the most versatile, but the reef, bird, snow people, star and mandala are pretty cute as well. Does that help, Joe? Not really, but I love the sentiment there, Michelle. We got into a bit of a tiver on Saturday, myself and Debbie, because we were calling them snow men, but then we realised one of them is definitely a lady, so we called them snow people. That was how we got through it, and we just referred to them as them and they. So we were getting ourselves in all in a tiver, we were. And Susan says, I can feel it. Leanne is wagging her finger at you, Sarah.
I know.
She probably is.
I know.
Leanne's done it many a time. Don't you worry about that.
They do look the same because they're made out of the same materials. But I just think, yeah, we should know. We should know better, really, shouldn't we? So, yeah. But at least we knew what it was. What's really worrying, where I hope Leanne wasn't watching, is that I just tried to turn it around and put it in again. I was like, oh yeah, I don't believe the machine. You should take that. Go on, go for it. Go for it, little Gemini. You can do it. And then, Director Matt says in my ear, that looks like a, because he talks like that, because all blokes talk like that.
Like what?
I'm sure that's a, he's thinking, how do I tell Sarah that she's got that wrong?
I love that you just pressed on and turned it around.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the worst for that, you know. Rather than actually investigating properly, like, I'll just keep doing it. See if it works.
I'll just give it another try. Right, so
that's an eagle eye, though, isn't it, for Matt, that he can detect from in the gallery that the colour was slightly off on the colour of that plate. Very well spotted there, Matt.
Right, so I'm going to pop this on here. So there's all my little bits, and then I can take all of these. Let's have a look. He's got some little eyes, so I'll pop his little eyes on. Oh, come on, you go down there. I love all the little faffy stuff. They're quite fun and fiddly, but you've got to have all your gear ready to go with, Joe. And then I've got a little nose on there. Look, there's my little nose, and then a little mouth. This is your tag that I'm making, Joe. So I'm making you a little snowman tag. Yeah, I'm making you a little snowman tag.
Did you know that orange and blue is one of my favourite colour combos as well?
Well, obviously I did, yes, because I'm such a good friend.
Absolutely.
That I would know that sort of stuff. Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm having a good old cough today. I think I've got a frog in my throat today. I don't know what's going on, Sarah.
I hope it is a frog.
Yeah,
right.
I haven't got a temperature. We're fine.
Right, so here we go. I'm going to pop these down. Oh, Joe, I could sit here all day doing these little bits. Just happily sitting faffing about, putting these all together.
And the great thing is, you know, cutting out all of your different sort of textures of cardstock as well, bringing in things like all your different sprays and your glimmer mists and all those kind of things. I think you're going to have a lovely time just playing around with these. They are brilliant and they are great. What I think is wonderful about these, because they are a little bit, because they are a little bit on the smaller side, it means that you can either use multiples of them on a card, make a big scene, make a tag, as you said, Sarah, but also great for smaller cards as well. I think smaller cards are a little bit underrated sometimes. I really quite like the sort of little cards that we make sometimes.
Isn't he cute? And then if you did want to make that into a tag, George, you know what I'd do? I'd just cut another one of these backing pieces and stick it over the back there just to sandwich it all into place.
Beautiful.
And it would be all finished. But that glue's already starting to dry clear already. That's taken no time at all, has it not? Yeah,
really, really fast, really quick. And that's great because you've got the dies that are doing all the work for you. They are doing double the work, cutting front and back. Super, super cute. Really love that. Do you want me to run you through the different options that you're getting in this collection? Because you are getting absolutely loads in here. So you're going to get the robin, which is this one here, a lovely little shaker robin. Really love that. You've then got the stars, which are this one here. As you can see, you've got Joy, which is that reef. You can use the reef with or without. This is what I meant about using them in multiples. And I think that looks wonderful there with the baubles, used multiple. This one here as well, you can just use one if you want to, or again, using lots of them with the trees there. You've also got two, remember, the double-sided plates for the Gemini Junior included. So if you do run your foil press one through, you've got another one there good to go with the Gemini logo on the bottom just there. So they'll go through the big machine and the small machine as well. I was teasing you then, Sarah, but you weren't listening, thankfully.
I'm ignoring you.
I was ignored. £105 or $139 if you want to get hold of that. You can use your Club Inspired discount there as well. Don't forget, remember the buddy bags, the out of this world deal. 4 of our fantastic Totally Tiffany buddy bags. I love these. They're so strong and secure, and they're made out of a really, really heavy grade clear vinyl plastic, so it means that they're great. They wipe clean as well, which is fantastic. You don't get anything mucky on the insides of them. You've got 4 in this configuration. This is Barbara as well. I mean, you don't have to use them with a hard shell inside. This would be great for storing A5 completed card projects in that one if you want to, or things like your stamps and dies. This one here is Deborah, as you can see, and Deborah's been used on this occasion for storing our call-out all-purpose and tacky glues. And you've also got this one here, which is Monika, and Monika's got some pens in there. I think Monika's a great little on-holiday bag for your pens if you're going to the caravan. You know, you've got a couple of projects that you want to do in mind. You don't want to take your whole collection. You can pop a few pens into there, which is fantastic. It's also great. You could hold lots of things like, you know, like your Nouveau drops or your little stone drops and stuff. You could actually get loads of those in there if you wanted to use that as well. Very busy on that. £18 or $26 is your price there for that. Now, I did say, didn't I, that there was a lot of stuff coming up this week. Now, I can see a lot of you have got a lot of stuff in your basket and waiting for an opportunity to check out. So here's me, in fact, to tell you about a fantastic Inky Masterclass, which is coming up on Friday. Do you ever find yourself in a bit of an ink pad quandary? Does it need to be pigment? Is it quick dry? Is it water reactive? Don't worry, we have got the show for you coming up. There is an ink pad masterclass coming up Friday the 7th at 11 a.m. here in the UK, or 6 a.m. if you are across on the East Coast. Derek will be here, Leanne will be here as well, and they'll be taking you through all the different ink pads that we bring to you, helping you understand which one it is that you need for the project that you're going to be completing. I'm sure there'll also be some great deals on them for you as well. So have a think about your questions, get them jotted down, and make sure you join Derek and Leanne here on Crafters TV on Friday the 7th at 11 a.m. All the details there of a great masterclass coming your way on Friday. Now, the box, I've got to have a very serious, if we were like in a relationship, like this would be that like big chat that we have about, you know, I don't know, something you've done wrong, or it's like a serious word I've got to have with you about it, because it is that busy. It really is that busy. 3/4 of the launch stock has sold out and gone. It is incredibly busy. Hundreds and hundreds of you have gone for it. 3/4 of stock gone in an hour and 18 minutes to try and sum it up. We thought we'd be able to carry this for the next few weeks on our website here in the UK. It's definitely not going to happen. It's not going to any other UK retailers is the plan. Well, it won't be able to now, even if there was a slight opportunity that it may, because 3/4 of it is gone. It will sell out most likely after the show. $24.99 if you're in the UK, $24.99 also if you're in the US. You're going to be able to make 24 cards, hundreds and hundreds of elements packed into every single one. The dies in here alone are worth more than you're paying for the entire box. The great thing is as well, if you want to send it to someone else, I know a lot of you have multi-ordered on this one. I think it might be, you know, Sarah, my favourite ever one. They're just pipping my previous favourite, which I think was the metallic markers.
I was just going to say, were you saying this about the last month one we had as well? They just get better every time. But we've had to come back to it in the show, because they are literally thinking now this is the only chance you'll get to see it on Crafters TV. It was planned to be on 2 or 3 times this month, but the way the stock's going, this could be the one and only opportunity to get it. So if you've just joined us late into the show and you missed the very, very beginning of the show, let me just tell you, so these are, what we do is HSN commissioned us to do a subscription program for them. So we've got tens of thousands of people in the subscription in America. So every month, if you're in that subscription, let us know in the comments. And if you are, you'll get sent the new box every month. If you are waiting to get into the subscription, we have an enrolment of the subscription on this HSN show. It's been a year since they've done an enrolment. They're enrolling new people next Tuesday. However, your next future shipment will not be this box, it'll be the next one after that. So this is your only chance to get this one. If you're not, the only other people who'll have this are the ones already in the subscription. Now, we do the boxes as individuals in the UK, so we don't have the subscription program. We have it, you can buy them every month as they come out. And this is this month. So this is number 27 for those of you that are collecting them all. And what you'll find is when you open it up, bear in mind it makes 24 cards for $24.99, but there's at least £50 or $50 worth of product in here. So it opens up, you've got all of the lovely tissue paper and whatnot. The 2 dies are really the crux of this one, Joe. So you've got this gorgeous happy birthday, which if I show you, this is it here. So it's that lovely, it's the only way you'll ever be able to get this die because it was made exclusively for this box, and it cuts fantastically well. So the happy cuts away and the birthday stays connected in the card like that. So really, really clever. And I'll just remind you, the card that I did earlier on in the show was using that one there, and we did like a nice easel card with the happy birthday built into the
Ramona's
easel
got
card.
all 26, Sarah.
Yes,
all
well done. Oh, it's quite an honour to speak to somebody who's got all of them. That's
Congratulations,
really exciting.
Ramona Miller on Facebook. All 26 of them.
Lovely. So you got the happy birthday one. You also get this one here that's got the flowers. So this is the one that I'm going to use next in my next demonstration, where it goes up the side of the card like this, or the card that we just did a little bit earlier, where I put you special card. Where have I put you? Can you see? Here it is, Joe, right in front of my eyes. Right, here it is. So this works fabulously well on these threefold concertina cards like this. I love that card that we just did. Absolutely love it, right? So that is that different type one there. So there's your 2 dies that you've got in this box. Now, this one, if you bought it alone, would be £14.99, $19.99. This one will be £12.99, $14.99. So more than the value of the whole box in the 2 dies. But then what else do you get? Now you get the stamps, and then these lovely swash stamps that have like a little bit either side of it, so that if you're wanting to do It's Your Day, and then you could always carry on the little lines if you wanted to. The actual cards and envelopes themselves, so they're not just regular cards and envelopes, okay? You get a pack of these threefold concertina ones, which are cut from larger than A4 or 8.5 by 11 cardstock to start with. So they're lovely cards, but the only way you could make them is if you had a big sheet of card that you cut down. So you get a whole pack of those cards and the matching envelopes to go with that size card. Then you get the envelopes to go with these cards here. So this one here is what I'm about to show you, Joe, so we didn't get a chance to do one of these earlier, is these what's called a double fold back gatefold card. So that's your double fold back gatefolds in here as well. You get a whole pack of them. Where are you under here? I think you are, these ones here. Yep. So those are those are those cards, and then also you get the envelopes to go with them. So by the time you cut your edgeable off, you see those fit in those envelopes. And then these are your easel cards, or if I can be cheeky and get a couple of demos in again, Joe, I will, to show you how you could do like Z-fold cards with them as well. So you get your easel cards and envelopes to match them as well. So they're all included. Then we get assorted flat black pearls and gems, which you've been seeing me use, all the ribbons to match in with it as well, and then these lovely summertime papers, lovely bright colours, brilliant for this time of year, and you get the whole palette of all of these different colours. So that's everything that comes included in the box. Trust me, the box is an absolute not to be missed box. If you're gonna buy one and stroke it, make sure you buy 2 so that you've got one to use. To be honest, the kit for the 24 cards and envelopes is brilliant. The fact that you get those 2 edgeables, and actually it wouldn't even hurt to have a spare edgeable, would it not? You could keep the box for display and put all of your stuff in your Tiffany storage boxes that we've got on today, Joe.
Oh, absolutely. Loads of people loving those Tiffany boxes as well. Who was it was saying that they're so cute that they've got their own names? They really have. They're all friends of Tiffany or people that have worked for her. And apparently there's a Sara one on the way, is what indeed. I heard. Susie says, hi all, first time commenting, but I've watched for a while now. Love these shows. I'm in Kansas. Lovely to have your company, Susie. Amanda says, hi Sarah and Joe. I started as a new crafter last week and I'm a platinum member already. Now turning a room into a craft room. Just hooked. An Angel saying she loves the snowman in the double-sided dies as well. Loads of you commenting. Oh, a few people. Diane Cup, she's got every single one of those subscription boxes.
Yes.
And also Evelyn has been in the subscription since the start. If you want to send us some pictures of all of your boxes laid out in your craft room, we'd love to see them. studio@craftscompanion.co.uk is where you need to get them into.
Fabulous. Oh, so has your box arrived yet? You could be crafting along with me at the same time. Let me know if yours has arrived. Are you ready to do these 4-back cards? Because, Joe, these are like gorgeous. They're gorgeous, gorgeous cards, right? So you can do it. I've got one here where we've done it with the happy birthday. They look brilliant with the happy birthday, but I'm going to do it with the flower die because this flower die is non-directional. So it means it'll work both ways. So when you look at it, your cutting line starts here. Everything to this side cuts out. So if I pop this down on here, you see, Joe, you can see where the little markers line up. Just make sure this is lined right up to the edge of your card. Do you know, I just love it, the fact that somebody else in my team has done all the thinking for you. So they've worked out exactly what size this card needs to be, so that when you cut the finished card, it's going to be the exact right size to fit in that envelope. You know, they've just done all of that thinking, taking care of all of it for you. So I'm going to put that in the Gemini Junior, and I'm just going to do my clear, my magnetic and my top plate, and send that through. And then we're going to twist it around, do exactly the same on the other side. So the other thing is as well, Joe, these can be really, really quick and easy cards to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And the great thing is as well, I think as long as you've got a die cutting machine, even if you're relatively new, I think some people look at the very elaborate edgeable concept cards that we make, Sarah, and might find them a little bit overwhelming or not know where to start. There is loads of inspiration for them, but if you are looking for a way to get into creating edgeables, especially because the card blanks are done for you, this has got to be a really simple way, don't you think?
Oh, a perfect way. And if there's any type of cards that you want to be getting into, trust me, this is the type to be doing it with. Now I'm just turning that round, doing exactly the same, Joe, at the other side. And like I said, almost cut it back to front. Make sure your edge cut is going towards the edge. Can you see what I mean? The butterfly and everything needs to be on the outside. So just make sure you've got that all the right way round. Otherwise it would cut the bit of your card off. Almost there on live TV.
Vanessa has been in from the start as well. She's letting me know on YouTube. Sandy says, I've got all the boxes in the subscription. I've just bought a second one though of today's. Just the card bases and dies are worth the purchase. This way I can use 2 of the dies at once to save passes through the Gemini.
Yep.
What a great idea.
Absolutely. This is what I was trying to say. It's not beyond the realms of possibility of having 2 with this one, Joe, because the dies are so gorgeous as well. Let's have a look. I'm just going to be ever so gentle with this one because I can be a little bit heavy-handed. Yes, I have been a little bit heavy-handed. There you go. Just pop my butterfly out, but it's going to be looking all right. So just take your time and pop all those little bits and pieces out. All right. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this, okay? So I'll show you this way. This is the way I've done it. The way I've got the one ready to show you is the other way, so that you've got the choice. Let's have a look. I'll just make sure all these are popped out so you can see the difference. So on this one, you've got the butterfly flying downwards, right? And all you will do, by the way, to do a little repair job on there, Joe, can you see where I've just taken it apart a tiny little bit? You just got to put like a little bit of tape behind. Or you could always cut your butterfly away. Should we do that? Should I? Because this might actually happen to people at home, and you might say, do you know what? How do I fix it? Well, you could just cut the whole of the butterfly away.
Oh, wow.
And it would still work just as well without the butterfly on there.
That's fantastic.
Yep, so it's not, just because you've done that doesn't mean it's damaged. Now, that comes in that way. And then this one comes in that way, right? So that's one option. Or the other one that I'd done, that I'd pre-cut, Joe, already, is I'd cut the right-hand side, all right? Oh, hey, I tell you what, got to learn to be more careful. The right-hand side, and then with this one, I cut the right-hand side, but from the underside of it.
I see.
So that then they still fold back, and you've still got the same pattern and design on both sides. So then it would mirror. So can you see you've got the mirror images, or the other one, here's the one that's being decorated with this, where you can see the pink a little bit better, is one with the butterfly going up and one with the butterfly coming down, okay? So I'll use this one here where we've got the mirror images, and I just want to stick the whole of the rest of the card together. So I've done some nice and simple mats and layers just to go inside these panels here, Joe.
And is this paper from the box as well, Sarah?
Everything. And there's loads, you know, there's absolutely tons in there. So we always work out that there's absolutely enough for you to do, at least to decorate all the cards and envelopes in the kit. But then I want you to have plenty enough left over that it's still great value when you've finished. So you've got the you've got all of that, basically 24 cards and envelopes, but then you'll have loads of bits of paper and everything left over. But then also your dies. You've got 25 quids with the dies that you're going to be able to keep going at forever.
Yeah, and if you want those dies, only available in this box as well. So it's not like, you know, you think, oh, well, I won't get the box, I'll get the dies at a later date, or, you know, anything. No, it's exclusive. What's in the box is exclusive to the box. Is that the same with the papers as well, Sarah?
It is indeed, it is indeed.
Yeah, it's your only opportunity to get hold of it. And I tell you what, you don't have much opportunity left really, because over 3/4 of the stock has gone. They will not be launching anywhere else in the UK. I don't think any other UK retailers will actually have any stock of this box. That is how popular it has been here during this launch at Crafters TV. So if you want it, so many of you have got it already. The value is amazing. You can still use your Club Inspired discount even on this, so you get it for £20 or $20 if you were across there in the UK. The gems as well, they're included also, Sarah.
Yeah, everything's included.
The whole thing, the lot.
Gems, I'm going to go, I put some of the nice big gems on there. I'm going to go to some of the little medium-sized gems on these ones. And you see how the gems are designed to work perfectly with this style, all right? So they're going to go nice there. And actually, I just realised I'm going to put this little bit of paper just behind here so that you've got a little bit of pink showing behind there as well, Joe. So it is actually, once you've done the die cutting, this is quite a quick and easy card to put together.
Fantastic. Sherlan, she's just gone platinum. Another platinum member.
Wow.
I tell you what, there's something in the water today. There's loads of brand new platinum members, which we love.
Great to hear. Great to hear.
Also, as I said as well, so I've said it a few times recently, if you watch us but you've never commented before, pop us a comment, let us know where you're watching from, because we realised, didn't we, Sarah, that so many of our customers watch us, so many of you comment really, really regularly, but there's hundreds of you, the silent CTV viewers out there, which don't comment. So even if you're not up for having a chatter away in the comments, just pop up and say hi. Let me know you're a first-time commenter. Give me a wave and let me know where you are watching from. Remember, if you want to watch and shop at the same time, you can do that over on our website at crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, depending on where you are. I can't wait to see what you end up making with these boxes as well, because, you know, yes, you get everything you need included, but you could use a whole host of different techniques with this as well. And if you love these edgeables, you want even more edgeable inspiration, you can get that on our website, because what we've got is we have got loads of amazing free tutorials, our masterclasses, which are over on our website, which is brilliant.
Right, Joe, I'm just finishing this card off nice and neat. So if that goes down there like that, I'm going to pop the best wishes on here, and then I'm going to use just the fact that the ribbon exactly matches the colours of the gems, I think looks so much more professional. And that's what I love about the boxes. You pick up any one of the boxes and know that everything's going to coordinate. Now, how nice and simple was that little card there, but fabulous. If you've always wanted to do those fold back edgeables, then we have totally taken care of it for you with this box. Now, can I be cheeky, Joe, and get ready and do another demo again on the box?
Oh, I get you are super cheeky today. You really are. Absolutely. Now, I want to just quickly share with you again what you are getting. Remember what's in here. Over 300 elements for you for that incredible price. You've got 2 metal dies, 24 card blanks. You've got 24 envelopes, 14 stamps in there, 21 coloured cards. You've got 24 printed papers, 9 ribbons, 100 pearls, 100 gems as well. There is absolutely more stuff than you can shake a pokey tool at, crammed into every single one of these boxes. It's why over 3/4 of the stock has already sold out and gone. You guys are loving it, and I feel like go and have a look, you know, at the independently verified 5-star reviews over on our website for some of our previous boxes. You guys absolutely love them, and I think that's why they're getting more and more and more popular as more people realise just how much incredible value there is crammed into every single one of them. This one is number 27 as well for those out there that are looking to complete their collection. Lots of you sending us in pictures of all of your boxes, which is fantastic. We love that. Now, something else that's recently launched, and again is always an absolute no-brainer when we launch them, is a Crafters Inspiration. This is Crafters Inspiration 27 that you're looking at here. It is the new one that you have got here, which is brilliant. In here, you've got 74 different projects in here, absolutely loaded, isn't it, Sarah? Full of inspiration, which is great, but then also full of freebies as well. And we, you know, if there's one thing we love,
It's a good freebie.
Definitely a freebie, absolutely.
Well, I've got the actual magazine here, Joe, because I like to shop. If I was buying a magazine in a shop, I only like the ones where I can have a good look at what's in it.
Oh,
so
I have to have a good
look.
old flick first, agreed.
Right, so well, first of all, before I flick you through it, let me just show you them freebies in detail, because this die alone is the cost of the magazine, and it's an exclusive. So when we designed those lovely corner tessellating dies, we did, not tessellating dies, the corner cutting dies, we did this one as an extra exclusively to use in the magazine. So it features right throughout the magazine loads of the projects. You also get the stamp set that comes included, and you get the stencil. Now, a lot of people as well, every other time we've done all the papers that you need in the magazine were included on a CD. You've still got that, but instead of being on a CD-ROM, we've used the extra cost of the CD to make a better, bigger die, and then all the papers are still available as a free download. So you're going to be able to download and use all the papers. Now, if you have a look through here, you can see how the freebies are what's featuring in here. And all of these are papers that you're getting on that free CD. Look, that's our little rocket from launch day. Is that from our launch show party?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is, out of this world. So all of these, some phenomenal projects in here, Joe. Honestly, if I just leave you learning how to stencil with the dies, learning how to shadow them, you'll meet some of the team behind the scenes, right? So you get loads of like little insight on what's going on here. You get loads of techniques and tips and tricks all the way through. Love these cards here. Very, very mixed media type techniques in here. Little previews of what's coming up as well. So you get to have a read. A little bit about what's going on in my house as well. Now, as you're looking through, Joe, you might notice that there are no adverts for like other things. No, you get previews, like for example, Try Brown Blush Markers. You're going to get a little mini masterclass coming up on them. You'll get previews of what's coming up, but the whole magazine is jam-packed full from the first page right to the end, with literally just loads and loads. There's your rainbow that you made, Joe. There's your rainbow. Yeah. That's how Charlie playing with the rainbow you made now for a window. Cute. Mel made us a lovely project with this one. So yeah, you'll notice it literally is crammed full. Oh well, you might get somewhere you can win some things in there as well.
Oh well, that's all right. We
don't
winning.
Mind that. But it's nice for you to be able to basically see all of this stuff and just get all these projects. Some lovely ones from our Debbie Robinson there as well. Aren't they lovely? So yes, we've got also some from Leanne. We've got everybody going in here as well. Oh, there's when I got married. Sketch challenge on there. Another one from Mel. So yes, that's a little bit of a hint and tip. And then when you get right to the end, you get a whole interview with our Tiffany as well. So you're getting the whole magazine, which is awesome. You're getting the dies, you're getting the stamps, you're getting the stencil, everything goes with it, and it all comes in that fabulous big box as well.
Yeah, great. I mean, what, $9.99 for all of that? I mean, it's don't even think about it value, isn't it? $9.99 in the UK, $19.95 if you are in the US. Right, we're going to move on to, we're going to share with you our Explorers kit. Our Explorers kit this week on the launch party is our colour blend pencils. I know so many of you guys absolutely love and adore the colour blend pencils. You've got a fantastic collection in here. These are your bold brights that you've got. Now, our colour blend pencils are an artist grade blendable pencil. No talc, no filler. It is just pure quality that you've got within there. So you get that, but you also get then everything else that you need to make a great project. So we're going to give you the Nina cardstock, which is what you need. You've also got the Flagstone alcohol proof finesse ink pad, and you're going to get one of our rubber dies as rubber dies. It's not rubber. What am I like? I'm having a moment today, Sarah. That's a rubber stamp, not a rubber die. I tell you what, a rubber die would be really useless, wouldn't it, if we sold you rubber dies? Yes, the rubber stamp there for you as well. £23 or £31.50. I'm having a moment this afternoon, Sarah.
You're having a moment. Is it a senior moment, Joe?
I think it is, yeah. I'm too young for those.
Right. You know, Joe, this would not be an Edgeable show, and I've kind of made it an Edgeable show
without
because it's that Edgeable kit. Without a Z4 card. Come on, you know it wouldn't. However, the problem is, in our kit, we don't have any ready-made cards for Z-folds. We just had Easel Cards, the concertina and the fallback. Well, let me show you how we turn the Easel card into a Z-fold, right? So this is the Easel cards as they come in the kit. Now, you can either use the ones in the kit, or you can cut your own down to shape. I would be cutting my own to get more use out of the kit, right? So what I've done is I've got one base, and then I've got another one of these which I've trimmed down to not quite so high, right? So yes, you won't get 24 cards out of the kit if you cut some of your cards down, but it's nice to be able to see how we can do more with it, isn't it? So that is going to make, so when I folded this back, there's the first part of my Z fold, And then this folds back. And then look what we do is we turn this over. And there's the second part of my Z fold on there.
Wonderful.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our cut in detail with the edgeable. So a happy birthday Z fold card. I think it's worth getting this whole kit just to get this happy birthday die, because you will use it so much, right? So what you do is, would you just believe that that's exactly the right size to fit on here? This is where this kit is so awesome, Joe. We've thought through every little bit of this to make sure the sizing, everything's thought through. They all then fit in the envelope that comes included. Everything's perfectly planned for you. So let's have a look. That goes into here, all right? Then I'm going to put the rest of my sandwich on there, and I'm going to send that through. And I'm going to go off piece a little bit, because what I think I'm going to then do is get some of the nice pretty papers out of the box, because everything's like to hand there. I'm going to use one of these nice bright colours. So I think there's a nice pink in here, isn't there? Oh yes, there's a lovely pink.
Lots of first-time commenters, Sarah. Nancy,
brilliant.
Nancy in Phoenix is saying hi for the first time. Janda also says, hi Joe and Sarah, first-time commenter, trying to work from home and watch YouTube at the same time. She's in South Dakota. Beautiful. And Christine says as well, bought the box and the mag, really excited to try everything I've seen in this show.
Yes.
You're going to love it. If you're going for the box and the magazine, so much you're going to be able to do with those two there.
Right, let's have a look. I'm going to cut this out, Joe. So I'm going to send this through an extra time, and I'm going to show you how you can do a little bit of shadowing with this die as well, because they're fabulous die to do that with, right? Seeing as I'm just realising we're not going to get through all the demos I wanted to. Go on,
as these are edgeable, so you're going to be able to do all of the other things that you could do with all of our edgeable dies. So go back, watch the masterclass,
Yep.
you'll be able to do all the techniques.
Yep. And
Wonderful.
how awesome will that be?
Amazing.
Right, so let's have a lift of you off there. So if I just lift this off. Oh, there we go. Right, here we go, Joe. So if I cut this off here, well, actually, I'm going to probably use my, oh no, I'll be able to do it, right? I'll use my scissors. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut down slightly below that line there, so I can do like, I can line this up over the top, right? There we go, down there like that. So that is my happy. And then it's up to you how much of this you want to cut off. So should we leave the little flower on there?
Sounds good.
And we'll leave the little flower on down here as well. We'll just lose that little bit there. Right. So that is all going to line up there perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that over top. Oh, let's have a little look. This is just cut away. That's going to come down here, right? And just cut that out there. Now, what you do need to do, Joe, you see that there is going to go over top of here, and I think I might just, you can either offset it a little bit or you can stick it flat, but what you do need to do, Joe, is the rest of the part for your easel card, you're going to just line that up there, and we're going to cut all of this here away and take this away. So that now becomes exactly the right size to go on the front of the rest of the easel. So the happy's like sticking up. Honestly, people who don't craft, Joe, will never have any idea of how you've put this card together. So here we go. That's going to stick on the front of there like that. Now behind the birthday, I'm just going to stick a little bit of the yellow as well. Can you see? Now, do you know when it comes to this sort of sticking, just use, get Brenda out. Let's get Brenda out.
Brenda.
Yeah, and I'm going to just cover over. So let's have a little look at all this. I love that birthday cut out of there. It seems a shame not to do. I'm going to cover that bit there. And I'm going to use a little scrap of card, so a little scrap of red that I had from earlier, cover over the happy. So we're just going to spray behind the birthday. And I'm going to use my stick and stay, so the permanent adhesive, to give that a good stick down there as well, Joe.
Fantastic. I'm not that I'm dobbing her in, but Debbie might have had a bit of an incident with Brenda on Saturday, and her back flap became disconnected, let's say. But don't worry. It was fixed.
Right.
Well, oh, is that right? There's some gossip going down over Talkback. Apparently, you had to get a bit aggressive, a bit physical with Brenda the other day, I was hearing, Sarah.
Me?
Yes.
No.
You're trying to collapse it and you had to give it a bash, I heard.
Yeah, but she does. She just, I don't want to do it because if she's broken out, but she just goes, she lifts up from the back here, right? And then you just give her a push in from the side.
Well, that was...
And she just lifts up, she just goes nicely.
Apparently that was a lot more delicate than it was demonstrated the other day
No,
off air.
no, No, can't possibly be me. Joe, Delicate is my middle name.
It really is.
Me, haven't you? Right, I'm going to give the happier spray as well, so that we can stick the happy on the front. How much easier is this than faffing on with loads of bits of glue? Hey, I'm loving Brenda since we made a Brenda. Right.
Oh, that's our Liam we've got to thank for that. Very talented when it comes to the construction of Brendas.
I love how specific you were on that. The construction of Brendas. He's a man of many talents. Constructing Brendas is just one of them, I can tell you.
He's very handy, is Liam. Not only does he build all the on-air graphics that you see on your screens, which let you know what everything is and how much it all costs and how to order and all the rest of it, he also he's like our go-to sort of handyman, isn't he? He sort of fixes everything and puts everything up, takes everything down and builds everything. He's very, very handy man to have around.
Wait till you US people are watching me live on HSN next week and you see I've got new tables for doing it. Do you want the truth? Well, I was watching one of Beth Kingston's little preview on Instagram just before her show last time, and I was watching and I was like, oh my life, those look amazing. Beth, I'm right at the end of my tape pen. Well, don't panic, because as she walks offset, look what I found in Simon's office. Simon had some tape pens, so I was like, I'm totally having them. I was like, do you know how light we are on tape pens, Simon?
If you get really desperate, I did put one in the top drawer of that hot desk where I sit for Derek. So I've put it in there and I've left it in there for him with some cue cards. So, I mean, he's not in till tomorrow, so he might not even know if you removed it now.
Hey, what we like. Right, so here we go. These two bits go down here. And then I'm keeping it nice and simple on the back, because I'm going to stick this happy birthday just on the front there like that. I think that looks quite effective, just like that. So you see, when you do this, we're going to stick this.
It's a really great font, isn't it? It's very fun.
Modern, fun, trendy. Yeah, I can think of loads of great words for it, actually, Joe.
And it is great. I love the colour palette as well, the sort of pinky purples along with the yellow. It's not really two colours I think about using together normally, but really, really beautiful.
Look really good.
And really works.
Oh, have you moved there? No, I don't think you have. No, we're all good. And then I'm just going to trim that up the edge. That is a perfect, I mean, it wouldn't be a Sara Edgeable show without a Z fold card in it, would it not?
Absolutely.
Nice, quick and easy one.
That is beautiful. I didn't think you were going to get one squeezed into this show as Z fold, but I
don't like to miss an opportunity, Joe.
No, absolutely not. $24.99, whether you're in the UK or you're in the US, that is the price for this. Now, we don't put a value on these boxes, but if we did, it would be at least double what you are paying for them. It's fantastic. The other thing that's so great about them is all of the content are exclusive to the box. There's no plans to retail this anywhere else in the UK. If you are enrolling, if you're going to re-enroll into the box subscription next week over on HSN, we'll give you the details of that this coming Friday. I keep saying that the preview's on Friday, and I know what's going to happen is I'm coming in specially for it. I'm going to turn up at 6 o'clock, aren't I, on Thursday night. No one's going to be here. Derek will be finishing his show. Everyone will be going home. No, it's Friday night. Don't turn up there for Thursday. Friday night. If you're re-enrolling and want to do that next week, you won't get this box in the re-enrollment. You'll get the subsequent one after it. So definitely grab hold of it. $24.99, whether you're in pounds or dollars. Don't forget, if you're in Club Inspire as well, if you're a platinum member, you're going to get this for £20 or $20, which is fantastic. It's amazing. However, 80% of our launch stock, and it is our only stock. It's not like we have another shipment arriving for sale here in the UK. It is our only stock. No plans to retail this anywhere else in the UK. And I'd imagine after probably today or tomorrow, it's going to be completely gone. It could even sell out, I reckon, just after this show. We are that busy on that box. So please grab it whilst we have it in stock. Right. Oh, it's preview time, isn't it? I'm going to let Sara go for it, as I know she's got the product over there as well, but these are gorgeous. Craig, I'm not going to say he's been going on about it, but he's been waxing lyrical, let's say, Sara. He adores these. He's been playing with them loads. If you've seen his social media, you'll know just how much he loves these.
Yes, let me show you the brand new ones because they are gorgeous. Now, they are launching this Thursday. So I will have them on a launch day show on Thursday morning. Plus, I don't know who, I think it's our Fiona's down at Create and Craft. I think it might be Fiona down at Create and Craft on Thursday morning. I'm doing the Create and Craft show at 7:30 in the morning. She's there the rest of the day. Then I've got launch day. These are the 4 dies. Now what I'm going to do is one at a time just walk you through, because I've got the actual sample from the front. So if we have a look at this one first, have a little look from the front and I'll show you it here. So this is our collection of gorgeous Christmas ornaments or baubles or whatever you want to call them. The die is absolutely fabulous, right? So that is it there. And because they're creator cards, obviously they will cut all the way through the card as well if you want to. So absolutely beautiful, gorgeous design. So there's your bauble first, which is this one here. Now, your next one, you're going to go absolutely gaga for this one, right? So that is the design there. Have a little look at it from the back because it shows you how the cutting element works. Now, is this this card here? Are you ready just to have your mind blown, Joe? This is one of the cores.
Amazing?
I just think this is just beautiful. I mean, it folds flat to go in an envelope, but then as it stands up, it's like this whole little tunnel book. I just think that is amazing with more and more of the design cut away. Then we have the one that is this over the rooftops design, right? Now I love this and it perfectly matches those of you who have our compendium. It perfectly matches the compendium. So the over the rooftops is this absolutely gorgeous design here that you see. And I love this idea of putting the little colour behind all the lights and then having Santa Claus flying over the rooftops as well. And then the last one is this absolutely beautiful nativity collection that you get as well. So, and it matches in with the nativity edgeable that we've done this year, with the nativity die set, so that those of you who literally like to collect everything that we do, you know that everything's going to work in conjunction. Now, I've got an absolute ton of samples, Joe. So what I'm going to do is, I wanted to show you one of each. I want to show the one that was on the front of the box, and then I'm just going to go through and show you loads of samples with each one. So there, for example, is that gorgeous like woodland scene. So that's the one that we've done here. How different does it look when it's just been done in the silhouette black with the piece on top of it? But there's loads of different ones. If you join me for the launch day show, I'm going to be showing you loads of these different techniques. Honestly, Joe, creator cards and edgeables are my two favourite styles of our dies to work with. And I've got so many techniques to share with you. I'm kind of thinking that a 2-hour show isn't going to be enough. I'm going to have to blast through because I've got so many gorgeous samples and I've got techniques that I want to teach you and show you. So please, you cannot afford to miss the Thursday morning show launch party. You're going to launch party. This is launch party, launch day. We're going to be doing a mix of some nice simple cards. Like this one is a really simple one, actually. It's just cut into the front. Nice simple cards and some more elaborate ones in here too.
Beautiful. Can't wait to see everything that Sarah's going to do with these. 6th of August, a launch day. Sarah and Derek will be here with you for that. They're just beautiful, Sarah. I can't wait to see. What I love about them as well is the amount of aperture they give you, the amount of open space, so you can really start to play around, can't you, with what you use behind them.
Yes.
I'd love to see things like printed acetate behind them, different maybe festive vellums being used behind them, as well, of course, of mirror and matte mirror and glitter. I think you're going to have loads of fun, and definitely something that you can dive into your other stash and find other lovely festive bits that go with them too.
They're just going to work with everything, Joe. And the thing is as well, yes, join me for the launch day show on Thursday, but then also that show will live on the website forever. So you'll be able to get these home, and if you want to do some really advanced Christmas cards like the ones that I'm showing you here, you'll be able to come back and watch the show over and over and over again. I'll do at least 6 demos, right? I'm just going to put it out there. I think 7 is my record for one of our 2-hour shows, but I'm going to do at least 6. I'm definitely going to do one with each, and then there's a couple of them where I've planned 2 demos with Joe. I'll be really honest, I've planned myself 8, so I think 8 might be pushing it a little bit, but they're just so gorgeous. They're just such beautiful dies. Now that's the last one. Then the last one I've got to show you is the nativity scene. Look at that. Now that there with the sparkle pens behind Joe. I mean, and if you watch my sparkle pen masterclass on Friday, my word, did we have a load of fun on Friday. I thought that was a fantastic show. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Love this idea one as well. So can you see it can stand like that, just as a nice little They would be fabulous Christmas cards, I think, Joe. They're nice and easy ones as well to be doing. Some really
I love as well that
designs.
they're quite like, they're traditional, aren't they? But they're quite modern as well at the same time.
Yes.
Like it's a sort of reinvention, really, isn't it, of a card that we've seen probably a lot of times before, but they're also then still very unique. That one's striking, isn't it?
It's lovely. It can be real meaning of Christmas without having to not be modern. So
It
that,
doesn't
like you
need
said,
to
it's
be
got that
stuffy,
modern
does it?
twist. No, it's got that modern twist on it, but modern twist with still with real meaning of Christmas. So definitely a show not to miss this one, guys.
Thursday, the 6th of August, 6 a.m. on the East Coast, 11 a.m. here in the UK with Sarah and Derek. Make sure you are here for that one. The box, it is so busy still on the box. Over 80%. I didn't even touch it. You saw, like, literally, I went nowhere near it. Didn't even go. We must have a poltergeist or something in here, I think. I did heavily handed this box. That's why even the dies are falling over themselves to get to the checkout and get this box. That is what is clearly happening right here. Yes, if you want to get the box, $24.99 if you're in the UK or if you are in the US. It is incredible value for money. It's so busy. Over 80% of a big stock though has gone. No plans to see this one in particular anywhere else. Other retailers here in the UK. If you are going to re-enroll on HSN next week, as I know so many of you plan to do, then this box will not be in that re-enrollment. It will be the subsequent box that's coming after that. So definitely, if you love these and you think I need to get back involved with them again, order this box. Definitely join us for the HSN preview on Friday night on the Crafters Companion USA Facebook page is where you'll need to find us for that. Right, I want to just give you a bit of a recap of everything you've seen in the show. It's been an incredibly busy show. One of the busiest shows I can remember in a long time. This is your double-sided topper and image dies here that you've just seen that just knocked themselves over. How rude. £105, $139. You're going to get the double-sided die plates within there that you're going to need as well, which is fine. Should I saying in the comments, what are you like, Joe? Exactly, should I? What am I like? If you want to get them individually, you can. $14.99 or $19.95. Spend over £40 or $40 and you'll save a further 15% if you'd rather get them in that configuration. The magazine, CI27. So busy for this. Easy to see why. 74 projects in the magazine. Then you're going to get the stamps. You're going to get the die in there. You're going to get the digital download as well. You're also, of course, going to get that wonderful stencil in there as well. Really great value, unmissable value really there in that. Totally Tiffany buddy bags for you, the 4-piece collection, £18 if you want to get those, or $26, which is fantastic value. You've got Deborah, Barbara, Katia and Monika coming your way there in that wonderful configuration. Right, we also have got the Explorers kit for you. Really brilliant value here. You're going to get 12 of our fantastic quality colour blend pencils, an ink pad in there, one of the rubber stamps, they're not rubber dies, they'd be useless, and you're going to get the paper in there as well, or the cardstock I should say, that you need to create something brilliant, and you've got a 20% saving, £23 or $31.50 if you want to go for those. Right, Sarah, when are you back with us here then on Crafters TV?
Thursday morning for that launch day show, Joe.
Amazing. That is going to be amazing.
Can I be cheeky as well and tell you about something awesome on Friday morning before we go? Right, so we're going to be sending you out the link really shortly to this very special download, okay? Because on Friday morning, Friday afternoon, very different show to normal. So normally in a Colour Me Happy, you expect me to be teaching you something. Well, no, I've brought in a really professional artist to teach me and you guys can join along at the same time. So we've got Tatiana. So you know when we did the Discovery Kits, Joe? Tatiana put the Discovery Kit together for the illustration. So she's a professional illustrator. What she's done is she's planned a whole advanced class for me using our Illustrator pens. And this is the workbook that goes with it. So can you see, when you download it and print it out, I want you to print it onto some Nina cardstock, some alcohol pen. And can you see she's going to teach us gradient with this one, shows us the colours that we're going to use. Then we're going to do a little bit more with that. Then we're going to learn gradient. Oh, do they both say gradient? I don't know if that's gradient then, because I'll double check with all of those, right? So you're going to learn all of these different techniques, and she's going to show you the packs and the colours that you need for each one. So we're going to walk through this in loads of detail, and we're going to be colouring these in as we go. So there you go, Friday, 4 o'clock UK time, 11 o'clock Eastern time. You will get the special workbook to follow along with me, so you can get all of your colours out ready, and we will walk you through all of that on Friday afternoon in Colour Me Up. That's going to be an awesome show, that one.
Yeah, do you want to? I love how supportive. It's lovely to have supportive colleagues, isn't it, when you're at work, Sarah? You know, I think it is brilliant. They've just got it all. I love the opening clip is bad enough, but do you want to see me just knocking over that pack shot again there? Just for your entertainment. It's busy still on the box. 80 over 80%. I didn't even touch it. Oh, you're going to have to email me that so I can pop it on social media after the show. Very funny. I'm basically the Matilda of Crafters TV, aren't I? I think that's your takeaway here. Really, really busy show. I'm having a few days off. Derek will be here with you in the morning, taking you into the weekend. I'll be back with you on Sunday, unless you'll be joining us for the HSM preview. I'll be back with that and Sarah on Friday night, which is awesome. So I'll see you back here on Friday, or failing that, I'll see you on Sunday, and Sarah will see you on Thursday. All enjoy yourself, have a great time, and we'll see you back here again soon. Take care.